So today we are going to show you how to get your IRS records, also called your transcripts, so you can be able to prepare your taxes and returns. In order to do this, you are going to have an IRS online taxpayer account created through ID.me. If you do not have this, then stop here. You don't even need to waste your time watching the rest of this video. You need to first set up an IRS ID.me account, and then you need to watch that video on how to do that first before you can proceed with downloading your records. So now that you have your online IRS ID.me account, the first thing you're going to do is go to irs.gov. You can do this from the computer, you can do this from your phone. If you are going to do this, make sure you have your mobile phone handy or your email address handy, because it will ask you for a authentication code that will be sent to your phone or your email that you have on file. So grab your phone or grab your computer because you're going to need it. So once you have your phone or your computer, go to irs.gov, home screen, sign into your account. Once you get here, you can go into sign into online account, which is individual. The next screen will be the login screen for ID.me. As I said before, if you have not already set up an ID.me account, you need to do that first before watching the rest of this video. Stop, press pause, do not go forward. However, if you are on this screen and you have not had an account, there is an option to create a new account. You can do that directly from this screen. I advise you watch the video with instructions on how to do so with some best practices and tips. But if you are a go-getter, go ahead and try to set one up and then continue to watch the rest of this video. So once you get arrived at the irs.gov sign in with ID.me screen, you're going to sign in with ID.me. And if you watch our best practices video, you did set up your account using your Google password or your Gmail email account. If you did not and you selected your own email address and your own password, you can go ahead and enter that information here. If not, proceed with logging in. Upon logging in, if you selected the Google method, you will be asked to be sent a verification code. You can pick your phone number. Once you pick your phone number that you would like your code to be sent, it's going to send you the code to the phone. You're then going to proceed with logging in with your respective verification code. After you've logged in with your verification code, and you're going to go to is you're going to want to select the records option. There are several tax transcripts available to you: account transcripts, return transcripts, wage and income transcripts, record of account transcripts. If you need to file past due tax returns and you need to give the reports to the tax preparer, which we have requested for you to do, the first thing you're going to do is click on wage and income transcripts. These are the available years. Wage and income transcripts go all the way back for the last 9 years. You can click the drop down to select more years to show all of the last 9 years. If you do not see a tax year here, that means that wage and income transcript may not be available. If you do see the tax year that you're looking for the wage and income, you can click here on the tax year, income information available. What that means is the IRS does not have any income information on you for that tax year. That is what that statement is saying. You still need to download that wage and income transcript for that year in PDF form and send it to your tax preparer, or upload it to the link that your tax preparer provided you. The next thing are a record of account transcripts. This shows what years they have your accounts, tax years you have available that they have tax returns for. If you do not have tax returns for those years, it will show not available. Return transcripts. This is tax return transcripts showing for the years they have copies of your actual 1040 tax returns on file. If you file a tax return, it gets sent to the IRS. You receive a copy, retain a copy, and the IRS retains a copy here. This is what those return transcripts are for. Those return transcripts are kept here for every tax year they received a tax return for you. If they received a tax return for you, it's going to say the tax year and return transcript. You can click that link and it will have a complete copy of the tax return that the IRS received. If you see 2021 or any tax year with verification of non-filing for that tax year, this means that the taxpayer did not file taxes that year. And if they did, for whatever reason, the IRS does not have any record of a tax return being filed for that year. So this information is very important to give to your taxpayers so they can know exactly what tax years you are missing and you need to file. So return transcripts, download all the available transcripts for those years that they have available. Wage and income transcripts, download all of those wage and income for those years. If you are missing a year for filing, look at the tax year. You can also look at the corresponding wage transcript and get the income that you need to file for that tax year as well. Account transcripts, in case you need them, they state exactly any type of adjustments or payments or amendments or activity the IRS has made on your account. So if they went in and issued you a refund, if they issued you an audit letter, if they made an amendment, if they said that you came back and owed after you received a tax return, that is what that transcript is for. So you can see any activity that's been made on your account. You can download those transcripts as well and send them to your taxpayer or keep for your records. That is how you collect your tax records. That is what you will need to send to be able to start getting prepared.